What is poppin', everybody? We are back with more Legend of Heroes Trails in the Sky. Once again, I almost called it Cold Steel, but that's just what I get for thinking about that game. Alright, let's see. We still can't go through that door. I guess we just make our way all the way back. That's fine. And yeah, hope you guys' day's been going well. I actually just got done uploading the second part to this game. We're on part 3 right now. Note that it hasn't been out yet. The first episode isn't even out yet. I got that one scheduled to air tomorrow. But if you guys are curious, it is June 6th right now at 9:43 p.m. So I may record a lot, I may not, but we'll see. We'll see how tonight goes. Good work, you two. As a rule of training, I'm gonna need to confirm the items in your possession. Hand over the small box ×2. Yep, they're the real deal, all right. And I don't see any evidence of tampering either. Huh, that was a close one. I figured she would have tried to set us up like that. Congratulations to the both of you. You have successfully passed our qualification test. Well, you didn't really think something that simple would be a problem for us, did you? So, Shara, what's in those boxes you had us get? Now, that's for me to know and for you to find out after your training is finished. It's drugs! I'm kidding. Anyways. Well, that's enough chit-chat for now. So, let's get back to work. You two still have some things left to do. Seriously? But didn't you say that we just passed the test? You still have to learn about how to report the results of your work. I'm aware that you're both tired, but this is no more time to shirk your duties. All right, whatever. Let's get back to the guild. When is the day gonna be over? Oh well, no sense in giving up when the finish line is in sight. Agreed. It seems like that we're within reaching the distance of our goal. Well, your final training is how to report to the guild. Do I got my mic settings correct? There we go. I didn't know if I was speaking directly into my mic or not. Alright. Whenever you finish a job, it is your duty to report the results of your work to the guild. Reporting how you resolved the situation and steps you took to get there are all a part of the job as a bracer. You can report your results to the front desk in each guild branch. And as you already know by now, Ina is in charge of here in the Roland branch. In addition, this is where you'll get paid for your work. Well, I look forward to seeing great things from the both of you. So yes, guys, my lady voices, if you can call that, all have pretty much one tone. So yeah, because I can't do girl voices. It's weird. Girl voices are weird. That and I got too much bass in my voice. But anyways, let's just get back with it. And now that we're here, why don't you both go ahead and report the results of today's training? Upon approaching the counter, talk to the people. Yeah, I know how to do this. It's like very simple. And let's go ahead and report to Ina. We received the training retrieval. We're junior bracers, 9th class. Total BP, jobs completed. Hey, we got 500 mirror. Now, yeah, so we can definitely buy the what's it called from our pops. The tabloids? The newspaper? The Libero News? Yeah. Anyways, current rank is junior bracer. Well, good job, you two. It seems like you were able to complete your objective without running into any major problems. Another thing to take note of is that depending on how you handle a job, you may see an increase or decrease in the amount of pay you receive. And when you report the results of your work to the guild, pay in the form of Mira isn't the only thing that you'll receive. You will also accumulate points, which are known as BP, or Bracer Points. BP are an indication of your achievements as a Bracer, and when these points exceed a certain value, you will advance in rank as a Bracer and be rewarded with a piece of special equipment by the guild. The ranks as a junior Bracer start at 9, and they go all the way up to 1, so please set your sights on making first rank and work hard. The amount of Mira and BP you achieve will also be recorded in your Bracer notebook, so please have a look sometime later on. And all that's left now is to do the finalizing of your training. let's head back upstairs, shall we? I'll talk to you later, Ina. And sorry for putting more work on your plate today than usual. But don't worry about it. Training new bracers is important for the future of the guild. I fully intend to work these two to the bone in any case. To the bone? And knowing Shara, it'll involve the whip. So, before we head on, and before I forget too, she basically, so Ina said that depending on how we tackle things, we may see an increase in BP. So, I'm going to tell you guys now, I will be using a guide for most of these side quests, because there are certain things where it's be like, let's just make up a side quest real quick where it's just like, oh, we have to play hide and seek with some children or whatever, right? And if we don't find the children within a certain amount of time, then we will get BP taken off of our total score once we complete the quest. And you want to get as much BP as possible. So I will be dipping into the guides because, you know, I want to get everything, and that's just how it is. So yeah. All right. Let me say it again. Good work, you two. And you have now officially completed the entire training course. And from now on, you will be learning from your own real-world experiences. Well then, Charizard holds up two small boxes. Aren't those boxes the ones in answer to your question, yes, these are the boxes that you retrieved during today's test. You seem awfully curious to find out what's inside, Estelle. Are you saying that it's okay if we open them? That's right. Why don't the both of you have a look and see what's inside? Sweet. All right, let's have a look. Estelle and Joshua open the boxes. You received the Bracer Emblem. Junior Bracer Emblem. This crest is... So does this mean that we're... Estelle Bright, Joshua Bright. Beginning this day as of 3 o'clock, you are both hereby appointed as junior bracers within the Bracer Guild. From here on, you will work as members of the Bracer Guild to support the livelihood of those around you, defend peace, and uphold justice. Congratulations, you two, and welcome to the fold. Almost said the field. Did you hear that, Joshua? We're becoming members of the Bracer Guild. Oh, so I'm a bracer now, huh? I think the realization is only now just beginning to sink in. Come on, Joshua. You should be jumping for joy or running around and screaming at the top of your lungs like this. Look at us now, world. We did it. I'm not yelling. I was happy until you made my eardrums bleed. I hate to interrupt the celebrations, Estelle, but I need to take off now. I have some backed up work that needs my immediate attention. We understand. You've been spending a lot of extra hours working with us during the busy time of the guild, or for the guild. Before you head out, Shara, I just wanted to say thanks. Likewise, I appreciate all the trouble that you've gone through for us, Shara. Well, don't mention it. Training new recruits is one of the Bracer's many duties. And believe it or not, I was once in your shoes a long time ago when your father, Cassius, trained me. Alright, so that's why you have so much respect for my dad, huh? Well, there's actually much more to it than that, but I'll save that conversation for another day. And as for the both of you, work hard to become full-fledged bracers early on, so you can help guide those new recruits who come after yourselves. And in time, I hope to see you both become respectable bracers like your father. Anyways, I'll leave you with that thought. Hey, we're bracers now, guys. I just don't get it. Get what? This is Charizard, aka the Silver Streak, one of the most skilled young bracers we're talking about. I believe Shara's 23 at this point. Maybe? I can't remember. She might be 20 or 20. She's between 20 and 23, and I think Estelle and Joshua are 16, I think. I'm not really sure on their ages. I gotta look at it. Alright. So why is it that she holds Dad in such high esteem? He just seems like nothing more than a no-good middle-aged man who is Always out doing who knows what instead of being a father. A no-good middle-aged man, huh? From your viewpoint, it does come as a surprise that you would see him in that fashion. Huh? Never mind. Let's hurry and head home. We should let Dad know that we qualified as junior bracers. Right. Alright, but that is not what we are going to do, because I looked at the guide ahead of time to know that the characters have switched positions, which means more dialogue and more chances for you guys to get to learn about these NPCs. So, let's talk to Ina. Well, congratulations, you two will now be official members of the Bracer Guild. From now on, I'm going to be passing jobs out to you like candy. Well, bring it on, is all I have to say. Well, I look forward to working with the guild. Let's see, does she have anything else to say? Nope. Ridge. Ah, hi there, Estelle. Joshua. Oh, hi, Ridge. It looks like your training is over, isn't it? Well, I'm humbled to know that you two are the youngest ever to pass the Bracer exams. I look forward to working with you in the same capacity. Ourselves as well. I have to get back to work now, but if there's something that you don't understand, give me a holler. Give you a holler. I wonder, is there anything available on the board? Nope. Oh, so we got another scene. It's a kid. Hurry up and come on! Wait for me, Luke. Huh? Oh, it's you two. Oh, great, it's Estelle. Oh, hi there, Joshua. Okay, you little twerp. What's with the, oh, great, it's Estelle remark, yeah. What's the big hurry? How about telling us where you're headed? You're not thinking of wandering out of town alone, are you? The roads are full of monsters, I hope you know. Ah, you're such a pest, Estelle. Don't you know that there's no room for girls to be sticking their big fat noses in boys' business? Oh man, one thing you guys need to know, and I hope that none of my viewers are one of those people that easily get offended, but please note that this game was written in a different time, all right? I think this game was written in 2007, but I don't think it came to the West until like 2014 maybe? I actually don't know when this game came to the West, to be honest with you. Actually, was it even before that? Was this made in 2000? This game was either made in 2004 or 2007. I can't remember. I have to look. But note that when it was written, it was a different time period, guys. I know we're in 22 now, or yeah, 2022. But yeah. Oh, it's fun. I love this game. Anyways, quit acting like you're a bracer, you wannabe. Tisk tisk. How wrong you are, Luke. How incredibly wrong. You're more wrong than a fool who thinks there's better testing milk in Libero. Well, what? There's better tasting milk in Libero than the milk that comes across the Prezel farm. What? No way. You're full of it, Estelle. In fact, as of a few minutes ago, we qualified to become real bracers. Are you hearing that? I'm saying real bracers. More like bracers in training, really. Don't think you should be getting on your high horse just yet, Estelle. Now, a high pony, on the other hand. But being a killjoy, it's like, wow, you two are great. I'm happy for the both of you. Oh, Pat, you're such a good little boy. Oh, yeah, that sounded weird coming out of my face. Unlike the smart aleck that's and cynical brat you call a friend. That's not fair. I was supposed to become a bracer first. You're a child, dude. Chill out. I can accept Joshua became a bracer before me, but getting passed by the likes of Estelle? What's the likes of Estelle supposed to mean? Just so you know, you can't even be a bracer until you're 16 years old. Got it? Only mature people allowed. And that means no little kids who are still going to Sunday school. So, I'll just say this. Basically, Sunday school is just normal school. I don't know why they call it Sunday school, because I believe they still go to Sunday school even on days that aren't Sunday. So, yeah. I don't know how I would put this, Estelle, but Sunday school is dying to have you back. You better watch out, Estelle. I'm going to train at my secret base, and before you know it, I'm going to be a bracer too. Come on, Pat, let's go. Alright, I'm coming. See you later, Estelle. Bye, Joshua. Little brat. Oh, that boy Luke. He's always trying to pick a fight with me. I wonder if he just plain on, if he just plain on hates me or something. Rather, I think it's exact opposite. What do you mean by that? Don't worry about it. It's just a boy thing. At any rate, what do you think Luke meant by he had a secret base? I don't know why, but somehow it makes me a bit curious. I know exactly what you mean. A secret base sounds really intriguing. The poor heart of a young child, it can be so inspiring sometimes. And that's not really what I meant by curious. Alright, so let's see. Seems like it's gonna take a bit longer for me to get the lumber together in order. Must work hard to get my father-in-law's acknowledge of me for my wife's sake. Okay, for your wife's sake. Alright. Let's see if we can go up this tower yet. Oops, didn't mean to do that. Huh. Beautiful sound as always. I love the toll of the tower bell. Alright, this bell does more for me than all time can tell. It's also marking Roland's history. Alright, said the same thing? I just don't know what NPCs say things twice. Okay, well I guess we don't have the tower, the bell top, yeah. Like I said, guys, there's a scene up here. I just don't know when it pops up. Alright, first let's cover the south side of town. Over here, Roland Chapel. Ah, Estelle, you seemed rather cheerful today. Did something wonderful happen in your life? Yes, I guess you could say that. Joyous occasions are indeed a wonderful thing, but it is at times when things go well that we should grind our gird up our loins for the trials that lie ahead. I don't know what that means. I don't like that he used the word loins. Oh, Goddess Adios of the framework, please guide these unseasoned youths. Right, okay. Adios was the goddess, right? I don't know why. Yeah. Adios was the goddess. Alright, same thing. Alright, Maylene here? Probably not. Well, I'm the newly assigned sister to this chapel. I was recently transferred from the royal city to Roland. This place is surrounded by greenery and everyone in the town is so kind. I think I'm going to enjoy it here. Father Divine is a bit strict, but he is someone I can respect a lot. So it seems like with the combat system, at least when we fight bosses, I am going to have to, when we fight bosses, I'm probably gonna have to play this with keyboard and mouse, so I can use S crafts when I need to, or S breaks when I need to, because you can use an S break to interrupt the flow of battle. Did not? Oh yeah, up here. So yeah, is there anything worth looking back here? Probably not. I forgot turbo mode is a thing, and turbo mode be helping out. Alright, the missus sometimes helps me with the jobs around the house. On top of that, she treats me like I'm part of the family. She never took me out, she even took me out to eat the other day. I couldn't be happier. Well, that's nice. It's nice to hear that you get treated so nicely. Alright, here's Mylene. Lisa takes care of all the housework, but I feel a little awkward about it, and often end up doing some of it myself. I'm sure it's because I used to do it myself before coming to live at this house. It appears like I'm taking Lita's job away, so I wonder if I'm causing her any trouble. After we talk to her, nope. Alright, she's saying the same thing. Okay, cool. And then I think the owner... Last one. Where's the owner? Is he in here? Yep, here he is. Compared to the other cities, Roland is certainly rural. I can't pronounce that word correctly. With no distinct features. However, I love this city. There's just some warm. Yeah, there's just some warm there's just something warm and inviting about Roland. I want to build a city that gives importance to that atmosphere. Alright, so it looks like everyone so far is just saying one thing. So that, I mean, that's fine with me. We don't have to do doubles then. But you guys seen it before in the first video, I believe. People have more to say than just one thing. All right, so let's go back into the tavern. No, this is the hotel. I don't think anyone's in these hotel rooms. Nope. No, we've got an unusual guest staying here at the moment. She appears to be a student from the Genus Royal Academy. Or Genus? I don't know how to pronounce that one. I don't know if it's Genus or Genus. I think it's Genus. But, yeah, whatever. I've heard she's come here to study about Roland. Alright, let's see if we can find her. So, as you can tell by that, there's a Royal Academy. Girl in uniform. Well, I finally arrived here in Roland. I think the first thing I'm gonna do is look around. Alright, well, there it is. Can't even see her face, so that sucks. No one else is here. Alright, cool. Let's go check out some other areas. So yeah, guys, if you're watching this, tell me what you think of this game so far. Granted, I've told you guys before, these games take time. These games take massive time to, get into it. Not to get into it, but for the story to actually flow. But I guarantee you, this game these series get really good. Oh, luscious chocolate skin, captivating ruby eyes. Charizard's quite the exotic beauty, wouldn't you say? She's got that fascinating charm, that apple in... What? Oh, I said that apple. That people in Libero don't have. Alan's off in his own world again. I've actually gone drinking with Charizard before, but the strange thing is, I absolutely no memory of that time. Maybe I should try to ask her out again. Alright, there were no cute girls on the flight this morning. I guess all I can do now is look forward to the flight this afternoon. Alright, it's just saying the same thing from last time. Who's that? I didn't know there were people back here. Well, dang. Well, I'm proud of the work I do here. That's because I always wanted to work in the orbital engines ever since I can remember. Right now, I work in maintenance, but in the future, my dream is to be involved in the airship design. Cool. Oh, man. So, by that dialogue, you can tell that Charizard is quite the, She is quite the, what's the word I want to... She is very nice to look at. She's a pleasure in the eyes for the most people. I'm guessing. Alright. It's such a warm day today, isn't it? It looks like we'll be able to take a nice afternoon nap. Alright, saying the same thing, I'm just making sure. Oh, hey, Estelle, Joshua, is it true that you really became bracers? Well, you're always one of the first to hear anything, or hear everything. Aren't you, Claire? This is just what I expected. I saw the potential in the both of you way back. Yep. Like, you're gonna get out there and earn a lot of success, right? I like Charizard's adult charm. Charizard, her name sounds like a Pokemon. Yeah. But I'm partial to both you and Joshua. Huh? I'll take that as a compliment. The drama is finally going to begin. I'm so excited. That girl really wants to see some drama, huh? It seems like somehow I'll be able to get the lumber that I wanted. Simon, our septum purchases are going to go through fine, right? Since I spared no effort in coming all the way to Roland, failure is not an option. Simon, our septum purchases are going through, right? Yep. He's just saying the same thing. Let's see. I've made contact with some people in the manga mine, and we're working out a few business details at the moment. Please, just wait a little bit longer. Alright, still saying the same thing. Just need to make sure. This man is still smacking. I feel him. I better get back to the mine before my boss figures out that I ditched work. Terrible. Alright. Oh, what happened? The music just stopped. Oh. It was okay, it was the volume on my headset. Sorry, I missed the first swing, but yeah. Anyways. Yeah, we finally finished, Elisa. I'm officially a real bracer. Well, congratulations, Estelle. You've always wanted to be a bracer ever since we were kids, haven't you, Estelle? But don't bracers have a lot of dangerous jobs? Yeah, something like that. Joshua? Estelle, don't overdo it, and watch out for each other. Estelle has a tendency to get in over her head, and that's a very good observation, Elisa. All right. The only problem is that Estelle doesn't realize this herself. I'm standing right here, you guys. Joshua and I care about you, Estelle, that's all. Anyways, don't get too full of yourself and end up getting hurt, okay? Okay. Alright, yeah, we already read that. My son-in-law is still half the man when it comes to this business. This isn't an easy job. It takes a good 2 to 3 years to become a real woodsman. Alright, so this was old boy's. If you guys remember, he was out looking at the lumber outside of the Bracer Guild. So yeah, this is his father-in-law. Alright. Looks like that female merchant over there came from Bose. Not only does she seem smart, but she's extremely attractive as well. Then again, she'd probably never give me the time of day. Her accent is a little different though. I mean, you don't know until you try, but at the same time, I get why you wouldn't think. Yeah, I get why you think she wouldn't give you the time of day. Realistically speaking, yeah, she probably wouldn't give you the time of day, but this is a video game, so she might. You never know. Alright, let's go talk to the cook. Oh, yeah, I want to purchase this. Wholesome pasta. So, guys, for this, what we are going to do is we are going to go ahead and eat that wholesome pasta. Was it called wholesome pasta? Was that the name of it? Where's it at? Hello? Wholesome pasta. Oh, I'm so confused. Where'd it go? Your bracer emblem. Tear bomb. Okay, whatever. Alright. In my opinion, there are two kinds of enjoyment that come from food. But put bluntly, they are eating and cooking. But I think my passion for cooking outweighs the others. Of course, I enjoy eating delicious food as well. I am so confused. Is it? It's not intact. It's not intactic, is it? No, it wouldn't. It shouldn't be intactic. Maybe files? Status invisible. No, make that visible. Tactics. That's not what I want to see. I'm so confused right now. Where are my... Here's the ingredients. But my food isn't here. Whatever. I guess that'll come later, I guess. And what do you have to say? Well, Estelle, I haven't seen you around here for a while. It's been some time since you graduated from Sunday school, right? And did you say hi to Elisa? She started helping her out around here not too long ago. Please visit her if you have some time. She's been wanting to see you. Alright. So yeah, that confirms that her, Estelle and Elisa are actually really good friends. I guess. No, I mean, I guess that wouldn't confirm anything, but it would say that they were friends. Not really, I wouldn't say really good friends, but they would at least confirm that they're friends. Alright. Just when I thought Luke had come home, he took off out the door again. I told that boy that dinner was almost ready, too. That boy is always running around like his pants is on fire. He just can't sit still for 2 minutes. Alright. Draw. We've already let this. Oh, yeah. My son Pat has been gone since this morning. I hope he's not getting into any trouble with Luke. I'm worried about what he's up to. In any case, what is my husband doing in his room without giving any attention to his own son? Oh, Adios, our family is in danger and falling apart. What up? Oh, thanks to the airlines in recent days, even Roland has been able to get a good selection of books. And thanks to that, I find myself compelled to buy a new one in each time that I head to the store. But I get yelled at by my wife for getting so many, so I should cut back a bit. I've only got the first chapter of this novel, so if you want it, I'll give it to you. The Carnelia. Ooh. Chapter 1. So guys, here it is. Now, remember when I said that the books the books are actually worth the read? There's a reason for that. But the only thing about it is that some of the stuff that we read in these books, because I'm going to read all these as we get these books. I will read them as we get them because they're very interesting. But yeah, as we get them, I don't know if I want to do a separate video for them or not. Like, I'll read them as I get them, but I'll hold off until like towards the end or whatever, and then just save them for as like one video, or I may just. I think I know what I'm gonna do for it. I think I'm still gonna read them, keep them up as part of the video, but make a separate save file, make a separate thing in my editing where I put these books together, and then just make one like super video for it. But yeah, let's go ahead and what the hell? That was weird. But let's go ahead and read The Carnelia, Chapter 1. It's only 10 pages, so it's not long. Anyways, the Imperial Chronicle. I stood there upright in the front of the revolving door, scuffing the heels of my boots against the ground. Pulling slightly on the collar of my trench coat, I dropped my chin and gazed at my partial reflection in the curved glass. Aside from the short cropped hair, I wore a modest-looking, double-breasted leather raincoat and a pair of special order steel reinforced boots, both of which at first glance appear to be the most common of common apparel. Next page. Yet they were in fact much more than the naked eye could detect. My ordinary average appearance. It was just as much importance today as it had been on any other day in times past. Not far off, the sound of footfalls echoed whatever, I can't pronounce that word either. Rhythmically, whatever. It was on beat. Like the steady beat of the pendulum swinging back and forth as the throngs of those coming and going moved quickly along the cobblestone avenue, enveloped in the tinged silver by the morning mist. At times, the calling voice of a street peddler disrupted in steady flow. But as soon as the hawking cry faded away, it would resume its course. Each morning that I found myself setting foot in the Imperial City, I also found my surroundings to be unchanged and stained by the same somber tone of gray. Snatching up a magazine from the underarm of a street vendor, I tossed a few mirror into the left, hand poised expectantly behind his back. The Imperial Chronicle, the magazine I read so often that even the ink bleeds were familiar. Roughly flipping open its cover. So I want you guys to take note before we continue. I want you guys to take note. Imperial Chronicle. We have the Liberal Chronicle, but that says the Imperial Chronicle. So that tells you that this story doesn't take place in this country. I scanned the headlines along the tops of the monochrome pages. Then suddenly, my breath caught in my throat. At the very bottom of the local news page, I found those letters. That sequence of characters which I had not heard nor seen since the time of that life-changing incident. my eyes instantly gravitated to the spot, and for a time, remained fixated. Einselnet. The very meaning of the letters became lost to my senses as I stood motionless, my gaze fixed on the same line of text until it all seemed coalescing into a single blotch of ink. After a few seconds of blank comprehension, my vision settled and I wrenched my eyes to the beginning of the article. As I began to read, my memories verged on a single point in my past, and then slowly started to run in reverse. Heading for that fateful event 3 years prior, when the name was first introduced to me. It was on an afternoon, all those years ago, and on that day, not unlike this one, where the capital was overshadowed by its typical gloomy aura. I was a little younger than now. A 22-year-old boy who stood 22-year-old boy, you mean man, right? Hold up. Anyways, that stood silently in front of the boutique door as usual, double-checking his appearance before lightly treading over to Mitch Imperial Factory. Oh man. It was on that day that it had been arranged for me to receive a new job from Mitch. Alright, the shop owner himself. Although he was a drab middle-aged man, I, being the ointment user that I was, have found myself as one of his few regular customers. I headed down that dank alley, and after passing through a partially rotted wooden gate, I could see the soft glow of flickering orbital light just outside the entrance of the factory, whose structure was halfway below street level. I first begun receiving jobs from Mitt. About the time when what was that? Dissension? I don't know what that word means. All right, began to occur in society over the 100 Days War. It was during this period that relations between Liberal Kingdom and the Empire were at their worst, and the importation of ordnance had become almost non-existent. Conspiring with underground elements and planning a smuggling operation, Mitt made me out to be his accomplice in crime. For the job which I received by his hand was none other than that of the courier. Being nothing more than a commoner in my teens at the time, I met him and a juvie devoid. All right. Of any connections in my life besides. I naturally jumped at the opportunity without a moment's hesitation. Yet, even after relations with Libero had turned to some degree of normalcy, I realized I was in no mood to give up my specialty. All right, which focused mainly on the delivery of stolen goods. The reason being, there was no job out there which could bring in the kind of mirror this one did. With an unrefined and inconspicuous appearance, I had countless times before hidden items in various sorts in my hat and trousers. Come on, bro, you gonna put them in your drawers? and made my way hither and thither. All right, between the borders of these neighboring nations. And though, to my delight, my wallet had become increasingly laden with a bounty monetary rewards. I had routinely changed my alias as a precautionary measure. So much, in fact, that these false names had built up into quite a list over the last few years. I had been known as Phil, the frivolous Rooney, the trickster, and even Chris the coward. However, Mitt always called me by one name, Toby. This was my identity I had used for my initial job, and the one I liked above all the others. Alright, so that was the first chapter of the Carnelia. So you get stuff like this basically by talking to people. So it's best to always talk to everyone at every possible chance that you get. Because we talked to that man earlier today and he didn't give us anything, but later in the day he did give us something, which was that book. And we get rewards for collecting all the books, even other stuff as well. So it's in your best interest to collect everything that you possibly can. Oh yeah. This is the orbital place. The orbits we've seen today were built using the structure of the clock. Therefore, okay, he's already talked. He's already said this. This guy. Because for whatever reason, I didn't get a defense up. That's what I wanted. Ordnance. I should probably mess with this a little later, which I will. But yeah, I'll do this. I'll do all that stuff outside of post. But hey, yeah. Hey, you're doing good work so far. What's that emblem on your chest? Ah, congratulations, you two. So you finally became bracers, huh? Thanks. Estelle, you're way too proud of yourself. Why do you always have to ruin the moment, Joshua? I should be happy because I earned it. And you should at least let me bask in the glory for a minute. Sometimes you can just be so, but Estelle, now that you become a bracer, you're gonna have to get over your little, problem with orbital arts. Man, you too. Alright, why do you have to spoil my day by saying things like that? Well, if you have any other business needs, don't forget to stop by. Alright, Roland's two newest bracers. If you have any other business needs, don't forget to stop. Okay, yeah. Cool. Here we go. Alright. I've confessed to her several times since this morning, but I can't get her to accept my love. Well, there you go. Just move on then if that doesn't work. Well, it doesn't seem like she hates me or anything. What am I doing that's wrong? There's probably nothing you did wrong. Maybe she's just having a bad day. Like, I've legit been turned down by women just because they were having a bad day. It wasn't because of anything else. But yeah. I'm so distressed. See what I say. Alright. He's my type, and I like to accept his proposal. Never mind. But this place is not my ideal situation. Is the place or whatever really that important? Of course it is. This could be the memory of a lifetime. It may be the place that comes to my mind when I'm an old grandma and laying on my deathbed. I just can't accept that. Yeah, I just can't accept an alleyway like this being that place. Huh. Well, I guess this type of thing can only be understood by those involved. He has passionately confessed his love to me several times, but the situation isn't right. Alright. It would be great if he just said it to me in a bit more romantic way. Oh my gosh. Alright, well, there's the entitlement that we all love. Huh. Uni should be back any time now, but that's odd of her not to be home by now. Estelle, Joshua, have you seen my Uni? Could you tell her to come home? She's never broken curfew before, but I'm worried because she's still just a little girl. That reminds me, it seems like she's always hanging out with Pat and Luke, but she really doesn't have to play around with those boys all the time. Huh? Oh, it's nothing. Just thinking out loud. Nah, I get it. I mean, I'm not a dad, but I understand. I've spoken to many dads before, and their biggest fear is boys that have dads who have daughters. Their biggest fear is boys, so I can understand. Well, it's almost time for my husband to come home from work. I better get to work preparing dinner. All right. We actually need to find the general store so I can buy the Liberal News. I've already started dinner for the night. I'm making plenty, so hopefully my husband will be coming home today. Staying overnight in the mine and working through the night is pretty common for him. I wonder if my husband will be coming home today. Oh, she already said that. I love my daddy so much. He's strong, so he's always nice to me. I didn't realize that was a qualification. Oh, okay, we already came through here. And there is one more area, and I believe it was over here. Nothing here. Alright, I believe that we have spoken to everybody in the town, I think. That's this area. Nope. General goods store. We haven't spoken to him. Ah, hey there, Estelle and Joshua. Alright. How can I help you? Did you manage to become bracers? Yep, you bet we did. Maybe I should have you start calling me Hyper Bracer Estelle from now on. By the way, Mr. Renan, did the Liberal News come in? Ah, yeah, it came in a little after noon. Don't brush me off like that, you two. Oh, whatever. I'll take a copy then. Well, that comes to 100 mirror, please. I knew it cost 100 mirror, so we had enough regardless. I know my dad always buys a copy of this general magazine, but does it really sell that well? Oh, it sure does. The Libero News has an excellent reporter and camera woman. Alright, who have done a great job reporting the latest of all the Libero News. They're even supposed to have a running story related to Queen Alicia's birthday celebration. And one more thing before you go. This gift is my way of saying congratulations. It's a free sample item I received with my shipment of goods, but don't hold the free part against me. Recipe book. Oh, that's why we couldn't find the food. We got the recipe book. Okay, we needed the recipe book. Yeah. What's that supposed? What's this supposed to be for? There's a ton of blank pages. Huh? It's a recipe book, isn't it? No, you got it. When you get hurt fighting, if you just limit yourself to healing bombs all the time, it's gonna cut it pretty deep into your wallet. This is where the recipe book comes into play. If you eat food to recover your strength it's basically free. Assuming you have all the ingredients anyways. So if you eat something new, write down what's in it. And you'll have lots of recipes in no time. So how about we try it out? Go ahead and eat this cookie, Estelle. It's like, I made it my personal rule to never turn down sweets. Maple cookie. Wait, did we actually eat it? Alright. Basically, all you have to do now is eat the food and learn the recipe. It's simple as that. And as you're traveling about, you should eat whatever food you come across. Alright, that you haven't had the opportunity to try before. Well, that sounds pretty convenient. It's not that I don't like cooking and all, it's just that I never seem to get any better. I'd sure love to be able to increase my repertoire and really shock my dad's taste buds for once in my life. Well, that's the spirit. And in passing, if you're in need of any ingredients, I'll be delighted to service your cooking needs. You really know You really know how to solicit your customers, Mr. Renan. Well, thank you for the recipe book. We'll put it to good use. Alright. Alright, I don't need to know this because I do know this stuff already. Just basic mechanics, but we'll do that. I'll do that off screen and learn these recipes off screen. Bloom? Alright. I'm so glad that Renan's store has finally got on track. It seems as though it has become much more easier to get products since he started having them brought in by airliner. Ever since the first ordnance were invented, this world has become a much more easier place to live in. Alright guys, now I believe that is everything. Yeah, now that I believe that is everybody. So we are going to call it. So yeah, we're gonna call it quits for now. Wait, hold on, let me see. Anybody back here? Nope. Yep. We're gonna call it quits for now, and I will see you guys in the next part. Have a great night, everyone.